Alright, these drops are only accessible by seaplane. The product's loaded up and ready to go when you are.
Whoever's watching, yeah, I just do this for fun. Just had to go at my neighbours again. So I'm not looking to be popular or get fame or anything like that. Yes, I know I'm a good player, but I do it for fun. Some stress relief. What better stress relief than run around the city and kill people? See, I'm not a smoker, and for the past year I've had to deal with the smoke from the next door complex wafting into my house. And I really don't care about my house, but waking up every morning and going to bed every night coughing my fucking guts up when I'm not a smoker, cigarette smoker, I don't see why my health should be affected. And on top of that, the main priority that I've got the problem with is my animals don't need to breathe that shit in. I have 3 dogs, one that's only 8 weeks old, breathing in fucking cigarette smoke. And I am pissed about it. Not to mention I have 3 cats that breathe that shit in because it wafts into my fucking house. So I decided to take them to court. Because nothing else works. Bar wrapping a metal pole around their fucking heads, which will get me in trouble. And that's what the old me would have done. No words, just walk over. You gonna put that out? Or am I gonna put you out? That's what I would have said to the cunt. But no, these days I get in a lot of trouble if I don't do it the right way. So I'm taking him to court. See, it kind of sucks for them when I've actually got a civil lawyer. And this is a civil matter. My ex-landlord, the guy who sold me this property and gave me the responsibility of another property, is a civil lawyer. So is his wife. And so is there's a couple of them. He runs a law firm and he's off in his house. He's kind of the person who taught me about building businesses at home. You don't have to work for anybody. If you've got an idea, if you know how to make it work, just start. All businesses start from baby steps, from small beginnings. Yeah, we've all got the goal of being rich and, being able to afford everything we can ever wanted in our lives. But we got to start somewhere. And my experience, you start small, work your way to the big parts. I mean, most people don't have my talents. Like, I'm an artist, I'm a car customizer, I'm a mechanic, I'm a tattooist. I rent out rooms in my house. Anything that I can make money where it's not illegal, I will go for it. Yes, I smoke weed and I do usually have a large quantity on me, but no, I don't sell it. Maybe from time to time, but it's only to my housemate. I don't walk the streets selling sticks and I don't do shit like that, no. I have legitimate businesses that make me enough money, so I don't need to sell weed or drugs. And that will only get you in trouble anyway. Big trouble. If you distribute drugs, it's a lot bigger fucking shit than getting caught with a fucking measly stick. Or a 50. It's not possession anymore. It's distributation. I have a stutter and a speech impairment. I also have Tourette's, so yeah. Over the years I've refined it, but it still sort of slips up. But yeah, distribution is a lot worse than just possession. Like, I've even had a copper come in here and he found a half an ounce, and I'm like, that's personal use, mate. Here's my medical certificate saying that I can actually smoke it and have it on me. So if you got a problem, fuck off. And yeah, I do tell coppers to fuck off. If they're in the wrong, you can tell them to go fucking take a flying leap. Like the other day, I got pulled up, they were looking for someone else at an address that no one lives at anymore. And then they started questioning me, and I'm like, why? My first question was why? Why do you want to know my name? You can see I've got groceries on me. I just come back from grocery shopping. But that was the next question they asked. What are you doing? I'm going home. I just finished my grocery shopping. Like I was a total criminal. I'm like, what the fuck? I have not been in trouble for the last 5 years. 7 years, something like that. Like the last time I went to Cairns. Why, you ask? Because I got done, well, it wasn't even in trouble, like a traffic offense. Cops in a done-up Supra fucking cop car, or WRX, Subaru. I had trouble keeping up to my fucking busted-ass fucking Mazda 323. But anyway, beside the point of that, come racing up on me and said that I was speeding. And I only just got into the 80 zone area. It was 1 o'clock at night, so there was absolutely no traffic on the road, and they're trying to give me excuses like, oh, you could have hit someone coming out of the pub. I'm like, if they're coming out of the pub that fucking quick, mate, they shouldn't be driving. And how's it go coming out of the pub? Oh, no, it's a motel as well. That don't mean shit, mate. If they hit my car and they're under the influence, I'm no longer in the wrong, am I? And then like, and I'm like, yeah, Driving under the influence and driving without a license or speeding is 10 times worse. You can't make out my charges being worse than theirs. If they're cruising out of a fucking pub drunk with a license. And that's what I laughed at the cops about. Yeah, I got a learner's permit, but I ain't got no license to lose, so go fucking right ahead and find me. And then when I got to court, the judge is like, do you have any intentions on driving again? I'm like, my car's in Ingham. I'm in Townsville. Let's think about that, Your Honour. My car is 300 k's away from me. I have no means of getting to it. Do I have any intentions of driving? No, Your Honour. I got a fine. I didn't lose my license. Technically, I didn't have a license to lose because it was already expired, but he could have prevented me from getting a license, which he didn't. He just fined me, and he did something. I can't remember what it was, but it was something else. Oh, he asked me if I was actually speeding, and I said no, I was reducing my speed as I came into the 80k zone. But once I realised there was no traffic, I started speeding up because at the end of the 80k zone is a 100k zone. So technically, the cops were in the wrong. They were just having a bad night. The same as every time the cops come and visit me here. When did they say it's illegal to go off in your own home? You're allowed to scream and shout as long as you don't have anyone in your house that you are verbally abusing. I mean, technically you could accuse me of verbally abusing my pets, but I was protecting my pets. I don't want people smoking around me or my house or my animals. I am in every fucking right to do so. Because I don't smoke, my animals don't smoke cigarettes, so why the fuck should we breathe in that crap? And I can tell you now, when I take these cunts to court, which I am going to take them to court, they are going to lose drastically because they put their smoking area right next to a fire exit. It is illegal to obstruct a fire exit. And the smokers all sit right there obstructing the fire exit. So what they are doing is illegal. So technically, they ain't got a fucking leg to stand on, bloody Indian fucks. And that's not any offense to any of the Indian or Albanian or any ethnic groups. I'm just saying this particular group doesn't give a fuck, so why should I give a fuck about their race or their needs or their wants or what they're fucking doing? It's tit for tat, cunts. And you're in Australia, not your own country. You weren't born here, you ain't a fucking Australian. Australian citizenship does not make you Australian. It makes you an Australian citizen. But as long as you live, you will still be what you were when you came to this fucking country. Whatever ethnic background or whatever background you are, that's what you are. Becoming an Australian citizen does not change that. So while you're in Australia, you will behave like an Australian. And you will do as the Australians tell you to do. Or you can go right back to the country you ran from. I did not serve my country to have cunts put me on the spot or tell me where or what I can fucking do in my own fucking country. Plain and fucking simple. The instant you tell me what I can do in my own fucking country, I will tell you to get on the next fucking plane and go home. This is my country. I served it, so it's safe and protected, and we can do as we please. Why do you think most people come here? Refugees included. Because we've got the most lax laws in the world. We accept everyone, to an extent. When you start pushing your beliefs and your shit on us, that's when Australians turn around and go, fuck off, cunt. Just like in any other country. When someone walks into your country and tells you what to do, what's the first thing you're going to tell them to do? Go fuck yourself and go back to where you came from. It's not rude, it's not impolite, it's straightforward. There's a big fucking difference. And as I said, I have Tourette's, so if I'm going to get banned or blocked for swearing, I can't help it. I have spent the last 40 years trying to fix that problem. Along with my stuttering and my speech impairment and my learning curve. So if you're going to block me or ban me for something that I can't help, go fuck yourself. And that wasn't Tourette's. That was a straight out go fuck yourself. If you're going to, discriminate against someone because they've got a mental problem, you are the most disgusting person on the face of this fucking earth. I accept everyone, every creed, every fucking race, every fucking mental problem, even people with Hep C and AIDS. I do not care. But the instant you start pulling out my fucking problems and showing them to the world and ridiculing me for them, that's when I turn around and bite. But I don't bite. I've got fucking fists of steel. I don't feel anything in my fucking arms. Right down to my fucking knuckles. You could burn my arms and I still wouldn't fucking feel them. I'd feel a warm sensation, that's it. I've got nerve damage, thanks to the military. Not to mention the bone in my right arm is encased in titanium alloy. Don't ask why. Stupid cunts thought they'd make me a better shot by putting some metal in my arm. I didn't need it, and now it's killing me. When people say that that super soldier program doesn't exist, fucking bullshit. They've been experimenting with people for fucking years. I am case 001. Actually, I'm 0013. I wasn't the first. First guy's got a computer sitting in his fucking head. And was a part of my squad before half his head got blown off. Not my fault. When I tell a cunt to keep his head down, he should keep his fucking head down. I was a commanding officer, sergeant. I had a squad of 6, including myself, and a canine unit. So a squad of 8, basically. Out of that 8, only 4 exist, or are still alive. So you can understand why I'm a bit pissed off with the fucking people that fucking abuse my country. Yes, my country. Black, white, brindle, couldn't give a fuck. I'm a half-caste cunt, so there you go, I'm a mixed mongrel breed. Worst person you want to fuck with. Because I don't have an opinion. Couldn't care about the blacks, couldn't care about the whites. Just get the fuck along, cunts. If we got along, there wouldn't be any fucking war or any need for weapons. Especially need for weapons of mass destruction. Which are rotting away in bunkers. Yeah, we don't need the nuclear weapons anymore, we got viruses. But what people don't realise is we only need to take the economy away. That's the worst thing you could do to the world. Shut down the money. Take the money away. You watch everyone panic. Go back to the Dark Ages and you see how many people will survive. Only them with military training and survival training will be the ones that survive. Everyone else that's so dependent on all the technology and all the fucking comforts of the world, you got Buckley's chance of surviving. You'll have to rely on the survivalists. And that will suck. Because you'll have to rely on someone. And not only that, you're going to have to hope that someone wants to be around you. Because most survivalists and ex-military personnel, even military personnel, don't like being around civilians. I don't know what it is, but we just don't. What, we've seen the worst of humankind, so we just don't want to happen while we're not armed. Haven't got our kit, our gear, I don't know. I don't know what it's for me, I just don't like humans. I prefer the company of animals over humans any day. And that's any animal. Bar cockroaches, mosquitoes and midges. And bees and wasps, because I'm allergic. But I really don't have a problem with bees or wasps. You leave them alone, they'll leave you alone. It's kind of like bears. But yeah. Well, basically the lights go out, you watch how many people will not be able to survive. Like, I reckon the worst thing that could happen in the world is an EMP, the biggest EMP we've ever had, which will knock out every electrical system in the world. And the whole world goes black. Then the black people can go, it is our land. It's dark, it's black, it's all ours. Basically, it's whoever survives. Oh, new cheese. Aggressive, eh? Like, anyone that's watching my stream, they can see all these things popping up. I mean, you know I'm in an invite-only session, and yet invite. Like I'm not fucking busy. But you could put it on busy or appear offline. Why should I do that when these useless cunts don't have friends? I mean, YouTube. Sounds like YouTube. So obviously he's a YouTuber, but he doesn't have any friends? Makes a whole lot of nonsense, hey? I mean, in the 4 months that I've been playing this, I've made 700 friends. Not all close friends, not all friends. Like YouTuber there. He's not a main friend, he's just an acquaintance. Somebody I know. The reason they keep on calling me on these fucking stupid ass jobs is because they know I can do it. The fact of the matter is, I don't want to. When you get to a certain level in this game, you don't have to do anything for anybody. Even at level 20, you don't have to do anything for anyone. You want to build up your character and your gameplay, go to an invite-only session, and go and do your business and Clock and Bell or Vinny's job. Anything that you can earn money on your own. But I will have to say you'll have to be over at least a level 12, 13, just to be sure. And be well equipped with weapons. But other than that, yeah, you don't need much. It's not like the hardest game in the world. MJ, stop crawling around my fucking legs, mate. True. I'm flying a plane, fuck ya. If it was any other given time, I would give you a cuddle. Just talking to me, cat. Oh, I did let you know, anyone else who's been watching this, I'm crazy. Yeah, you know, lights are on but nobody's home. And that's not in a dumb sense, it's like, I'm just crazy. Like, yeah. When someone goes, oh, I wouldn't do that, I would. Probably have. The amount of damage I've put my body through, or done to my body, I mean, fuck. And I was the first cunt to go, yeah, let's do it again. Although I don't like heights very much, even though I conquered my fear of heights. And I do have a fear of drowning. That's the only fear I really have. Only because I can't swim for shit. But that never stopped me from going and working out at sea. That's where I conquered my fear of heights. Climbing up the boom tower on a trawler. Now that's a fucking way to ruin your fucking, oh, build your confidence over the fear of heights. Because when you're at the top of the boom on a trawler, especially a small one, the higher you go, the more you feel the movement. And how did I get down from the boom? I jumped. I did, seriously, I jumped. The boat swung to one side, it was a pretty choppy day. So I was like, yep, we're getting close enough to the water, and I jumped. It's only like a 2-story jump into the water, so yeah, no worries. Although, it don't make things, oh, fuck off. I'm flying a fucking plane! You cunt! No! You can't do this to me! You fuck!
Currency receipt, so I guess we have a sale.
Oh no, that's a different one.
Now, Long John over.
No, but there's another one under attack. Maybe. That's not the usual music. And I think it's my cash business. I thought that was empty. It's either my cash business or my doco business. Documents. Forged documents. And yes, I do realise it's all in Blaine County, but how's it go? I make more by flying over to Los Santos. Oh, there's something there. Is it an exotic car or is it... Yeah, oh no, that's gone now. That's weird. Implant also. Fuck that shit. No running water or electricity. No fucking doctors. That's the last place you want to get fucking plastic surgery. You have noticed, I don't know if you, and most of you, whoever's watching, I don't use my armorized, weaponized vehicles. I don't. Why build a car if you're not going to use it? I test what people are capable of. Like, I am testing people every single fucking day. On here, in the world. And you may ask why. We do tests every single day. Why can't one human test another human just to see how good or bad they are? Yes, it's unorthodox, but... Oh, it is. That's not a pub. Oh, son of a... Fucking didn't think it was a pub. It's not an exotic vehicle either. Weed or something, yeah. Useless cops. Need you. Oh, happy pools. Yeah, fuck them cunts. The women love them. I'll give you one reason why. You can stay hard and long for a very long time, but you don't blow your load. Oops, that might be considered naughty. Rude. Cross the line. Strawberry? Fuck. Oh, fuck going that way. That's the other thing, you don't have to follow the yellow brick road. But I will say, do not stray from the path too much when on a heist. Especially the Pacific Bank. You will get Merryweather or fucking whatever it is on your ass, like you on noose, sorry. That's just like shooting the guards before you get out of the bank. Casino heist. Everybody's after the diamonds. And my casino heist, I don't get diamonds. Maybe I can change that. I'll go check that out. Because at the moment it's got me as paintings and it's like, really? Yeah, you get $4 million in paintings, but... Me and Jinxie cleaned up at like $6 million. Oh, well, we got out of there with 7, but... Getting shot a couple of times, it don't help. That's the other reason I do other jobs, like the Pacific Bank. You get shot or someone gets killed, you lose money. Casino's the same deal. Same with KO. You lose money every time you die. You lose money every time you get shot. So in the end, is it really worth doing if you don't have a good crew? No. KO can be stealthed at night with rain. The casino. If you don't rush it, stick together, you make out with a lot more. And I just had a person say, I didn't rush it. So, if you didn't rush it, why did you run off into a hallway without anyone else's backup and die? You rushed it, dumbass. That's what rushing it is. If you got no backup and you run into a room full of fucking enemies, that is what rushing is called. I have never ever seen a soldier do that. We strategically take room by room. Together. That way, everyone makes it home, or in this case, in a heist, everyone makes it out. If one rushes off and thinks he's the fucking best, especially when he's a 95 and everyone else playing is much higher than him, you're rushing it, dickhead. Plain and fucking simple. When you rush off into a room on your own, that is called rushing it. How many more ways do you want me to explain it to you, Mary Blake? When you run into a room on your own, full of fucking enemies, that is called rushing it. When you leave your team behind, that is called rushing it. That is why people won't play with you. Because you think you're fucking awesome when you're crap. 95 and you can't even take a couple of fucking hits. 340 and I still get behind cover. I still armor up. I still health up. When I hit 8,000 or 99,000, I will still get behind fucking cover. Because every character dies. Unless you got God mode. Unless you're a PC fucking poofter. Right? The PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5 players do not get cheats and do not get mods. But what I'm finding is Rockstar put them fucking things in place. Your mods aren't working as well as they used to, are they? This is the other reason I got banned. Because I was letting in snippets of what Rockstar and Sony Entertainment are doing. As an employee, I know what the fuck's going on. Not everything, but a lot. Not to mention, most of the characters that I have filmed will be used in number 6 online games, including my character.
Hey.
And heading heists of our own.
See ya.
Later. Bye.
But only for the good players. The grievers, the trolls, and the campers, you are all getting banned for life. Or your systems are going to have multiple problems because of your behavior
But I know exactly
online.
what to call.
And this is coming from head office. And as for the mods, they will no longer be useful. The cheats no longer being useful. They are making an even playing ground
Hey.
for everyone.
See ya.
The only thing that will be different between console and PC are the graphics. As a PlayStation 5 player, I've got the best graphics and I've upgraded my system fully. So it's pretty much like a PlayStation Pro. So I have the best graphics available to me. PlayStation 4 will have a bit of a decline on the graphics, but not much. PC players, you will have the exact same fucking graphics as the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation Pro players. But your mods are no longer useful. God mode will not exist anymore because it is not fair to the other players. And yes, you can sit there and go, when did online play ever have anything to do with fair? It's got nothing to do with being fair. It's an even fucking playing ground, dickheads. Because too many people have complained about the PC players using God mode. You poofed or wanker fucks. That just goes to show you can't play. Any mod or cheat you use is just showing you how bad of a player you are. I haven't used mods in 20 fucking years. I haven't used cheats in 20 fucking years. The last time I used cheats was on San Andreas. But like I said, anyone that uses mods or cheats on games these days just goes to show everyone how useless you are at playing games. If you need anything to help you along the way, you're a shit player. And I'm not being rude and I'm not being impolite or anything like that. It's just going to show you how badly skilled you are. 340 in 4 months, over 700 friends in 4 months. Go figure. And it's my first time online. And I have played the game the way it's meant to. Blood and guts. And a long fucking road. Counterfeit cash. And that one. Okay. Oh, hang on. I gotta go to my nightclub. Fuck. And you just spend 1 point. Yeah, and what about it? I've got 2.5. So what? Probably 2.6. And then when I head over to my club, it'll be 2.7. When I do my businesses, which I really don't need to do because all the heats are down at the moment, all I have to do is my counterfeit cash and my documents, and then I can go back into the public session. But I'm not teaching you guys anything you don't already know. I'm just showing you an easier way of playing. If people are harassing you and grieving you and all the rest of it, and you want a better way of playing the game, not to mention it runs 100% better without anyone in it. You go to a session where there's no one in it, you'll realize straight away, wow, no glitches, no freezes, no problems. As soon as you go into a 30 fucking group session, bang, you got problems. Because the servers can't handle it. I know nothing about the programs. I build computers. I build everything. My hands, you put a tool in it, I can build something. Crazy Clinker got reunited with an old friend. I wonder what old friend that was. Ha 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 ha. And I don't even think I finished that listings job. Oh no, hang on. What do I have to do? Oh no, hang on. What? Oh. Yeah, I gotta start it again. There you go. And I'm pretty sure I gotta start the clock and bell thing again as well. That's what I mean, like, these guys have no idea how easy this game is on your own. You don't have to host a heist or do really anything. You can just build businesses. Do the race, the stunt tracks, but you need 1 to 8 people. So see, there you go. 1 to 8, or 1 of 8 people. So he needs more. Fucking cunts. You pass out, go home and pass out, fuckers. Pass out in my fucking club. And how's it go? If you pass out in a club, they wouldn't fucking drive you home. They'd kick you the fuck out if you don't require medical attention. There you go, 2.7. But I just paid all my bills. But that's mean, I don't worry about that. I fucking... It says, what you driving? Bugatti. I think I got a Bugatti. No, I don't have one yet. I'm meaning to buy one. And I'm sure you're sitting there going, Bugatti? Oh, come on. You haven't realized what these vehicles look like? If you're a car buff like me, like you know your cars, you know what they look like. I mean, why would they give you the Skyline, the Supra, the WRX? There's so many cars in there that look like world cars. Toyota, Subaru, Nissan. I got the RX-7. But of course they call it something else. The thing I'm driving around is an Audi R10. Audi? However you fucking pronounce it. Another one of my favorites is GTO Pontiac Judge. Pontiac Judge. The Judge. Pontiac GTO, the Judge. With a double supercharger on it. Which I didn't know they could do that, but it looks a bit off the wall. But it's just, like I said, it's GTA, so a little bit off the wall doesn't bother me too much. I mean, if you look at the arse end of my Audi, it's like, what the fuck's going on there? But cars, like they are removing the bumper. No, sorry. I just had 3 people invite me to the same thing. How about you just all get together and go and do each other's? And then you'll make $2 million each. Well, out of each job, so that's $6 million a job. So you'll have enough for a fucking jet, or you know, $2 million later you got the repressor Mark II. Just a few suggestions. There's the Audi R8. You do realise what the R stands for? No? Rally V8. And as for the R10, I wonder, Rally V10? But you look around, you got your Beamers, you got your fucking Benz, you got your fucking, oh I don't know, there's fucking so many cars. Your Jeep, which I'm still meaning to buy that. I fucking still haven't bought that cunt. I got the police Jeep, but I don't have the Jeep. That's another thing. I lost all. I bought 2, 3 police cars, and I lost them all, or I sold them. I can't remember, but I'm not.
You know, I kind of miss the times when it was
the police type of person in this game.
I
got one mate that runs around fucking level 500 in a cop uniform. I find it quite funny. Oh, you cunt!
Are definitely assholes.
Come on, Tyson, I'm fucking cone hungry. What do I need to do? Sure, I can hold off on one of them. Ugh. All this talking make me tired. Back into it, back into it, back into it, back into it, bounce and back into it, bounce and put your 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 back into it, bounce and Bouncing to your back into your back. Bouncing to your back. Back into your back. What the fuck is this shit? Saving the failed Rockstar Cloud server is currently unavailable. Your progress will be saved when you connect. Is reestablished. What? I can't save. Saving file. I didn't even save. What is this shit? I've got to the 30th. Oh, there you go. Like I said, I got to the 30th to pay my fucking bill. Bugger off. I've never had that. What? You're checking my employment records. I'm not an employee, a full employee. I'm under contract, you dum-dum. For my art and my storyboards, that's it. I don't want to work for anyone. I don't have to. I'm an artist, not a dumbass. I'm also a tattooist. I'm also a mechanic, a car customizer, a game creator, a multi-talented person that you will never be able to get a hold of. And as for my art, I created Resident Evil Code Veronica, well, the base game. Storyline, some characters, but they dropped my main character. I bet you're all curious about that. Basically, I just stole something from Doom. Basically, I fused a minigun to the tyrant and gave him a claw hand. And they dropped it. Basically, they turned his one hand into a club and the other hand into, well, it was a hand with claws. So I was kind of disappointed, but the actual creature looked exactly the same as what I drew. And I can't remember his fucking name, but I did add a second character. Like in Resident Evil, there's all these other miscellaneous characters that turn up. You can play them, but eventually they'll die off. That character that they killed off, I didn't want him to die. I wanted him to continue on in the Resident Evil franchise. Because there are some that still are there from way back when. Like this new game they just brought out. She's the daughter of, somehow the daughter of the Ashfords. And in Code Veronica, if you know anything about the Ashfords, they were clones. So how can you be a daughter of a clone? And then living amongst humans, like you know nothing about your family history. That's kind of confusing. Like, Resident Evil has never had a straight storyline. About the straightest storyline you'll get is the animated series that they brought out, or the CGI series that they brought out. Why do you ask? You go watch all the Resident Evil movies and you tell me if it makes sense. They even had to go back and retell the story of how it all became in the final one, which wasn't the original story. If you played the game since Resident Evil 0, you know exactly what fucking happened. But all these new games have made the storyline go, like once they left Raccoon City, that was it. They couldn't make up a real storyline. Raccoon City, Code Veronica was the last good one. And then, what was it? 4, which was just Leon. Well, he was chasing the fucking president's daughter. And then 5 was back with fucking Chris and a new character. And then 6, you did 3 different characters with 2 with 3 different new subordinates. Which you played as Chris, you played as Leon, and you played as a complete... Actually, there was 4, sorry. Because you played as Jake, Wesker's son. But you also played as an agent, but that agent was with,